Holidays are usually celebrated on a specific date of the month. Rosh Hashanah, first day of Tishrei. Yom Kippur, the 10th day. And so is Sukkot, Pesach, Shavuos, and so on. Why is Shabbat Hagadol, this week's Shabbos, called the Big Shabbos? Why? Because it was a special miracle which happened in Egypt just prior to leaving Egypt. The firstborn Egyptians fought with the army of Pharaoh. So this was a great miracle, and this happened to be on the 10th day of the month of Nisan, and at that time it was Shabbat. From then on, every time Shabbat before the holiday of Pesach is called Shabbat Hagadol. But why Shabbat? It should be the 10th day of the month, irrelevant of what day of the week it is. So why is this one specifically on the week, the day of the week, rather the day of the month? I'll share with you soon a beautiful thought from the Rebbe, but before this, let's say thank you to Hashem. And interesting, that miracle which happened then, that the Egyptians fought amongst themselves, is what we are living today. The Arab countries around Israel are banding together to fight Iran, to protect Israel. The Makim Mitzrayim B'Fchoreim. What an amazing miracle. We are living the moments of redemption right now. So let's say thank you to Hashem for that. Although there are a number of painful moments. But we still owe him a big thank you. Mizmor lesoid orila adenu kolot tzim desadenu b'simcha. Boi lefanav benona duka adenu elhim. Hu asana v'lo anachta amu v'tzoi marisha boi yishor b'soid echatzois v'silo hodenu b'cha shumoi. Toi v'adenu le'lom chazda v'yadoi v'der emunasoi. Let us give tzedakah. And let me explain the beautiful thought the Rebbe gives. The Rebbe says the following. There's a basic difference between the week and the month, and I'm not talking about the amount of days. The week represents a natural flow, a natural cycle. Sunday, Monday, Friday, Saturday, Shabbos, we return to Sunday since creation, 5,786 years ago. The month in Hebrew is called Chodesh, from the word Chidush, renewal. And indeed, every month the moon disappears, we think it's gone, miraculously it reappears. Says the Rebbe, what's the difference? In miracles, we have week miracles and month miracles. There are week miracles, which means that it is a natural phenomenon. It looks like a total natural thing. The month miracle means it's above nature. That miracle that the Egyptians fought amongst themselves, that's part of the week miracle. It was a natural phenomenon within Egypt itself. They wanted to protect their lives. So they fought. They battled amongst themselves. So that seems to be completely natural. And therefore, the Shabbat Hagadol miracle, the miracle of the Makim Mitzrayim B'Fchoreim, is based on the day of the week rather than the day of the month. Beautiful thought. And I want to share with you a miraculous story. I'm not sure if it fits into the month or the week, but the story is phenomenal. A widow finds out that her 15-year-old son has a most aggressive brain tumor. Doctors in Israel making the surgery but tell him, your child has another 3 months to live to the maximum. But there is one doctor in the States this is his expertise. He might be able to save your son. But it's a $150,000 ordeal. The doctor will come to Israel because your child will not be able to travel. But $150,000 US, we're in Canada, US. That woman has a married daughter. The husband is a yeshiva person, no big wealth individual. But they have an apartment. And his daughter, the sister of this brother, says, I'm going to sell the apartment. And the equity that we have in it will go to cover his expense. And it came out more or less the amount that he needed. Fine. Doctor comes to Israel and gets ready to do the operation. Then they find out that they need another $50,000. They don't have it. The Rosh Yeshiva finds out about it. And he tells the boys of the yeshiva, you have to go out collect money to save your friend. Three boys, entrepreneurs, decide not to just go knock at the doors, but they rented a taxi to drive them to different addresses. Taxi drivers have to know everything. So he finds out what those boys are doing. He was so impressed. So he tells those boys, I won't charge you for the drive. It's on me. But I need a favor from you. I had a passenger here a few days ago. He forgot his briefcase. I don't know who it is. You have a mitzvah of returning a lost item. Find them and do that mitzvah. They open the briefcase, they see all kinds of instruments, but they see a business card. Somewhere from the States. They call the States, they track him down in the hotel, they bring him the briefcase. The doctor, this individual is overwhelmed. Where did you find it? The taxi. And they tell him the whole story. That he's going around to collect. He says, what? What's the name of the boy that you're collecting for? And they tell him. And the taxi driver is driving around for free. He says, yes. That's what we Jewish people do. This is the doctor. And he turns around and says, I'll do it for free. What a miracle. God puts things together. But he had a miracle. It's a natural miracle for us Jewish people. That's natural to help each other out. And just for this alone, Ebush to make the ultimate miracle, bring us Mashiach.